Let a few of y'all jump up in here, man. Know it's been a minute since y'all seen me. I know it's been a minute since I went live. Let me see, am I multi-streaming? Okay, I'm multi-streaming. All right, let's talk football, man. Y'all just seen it. The news just came out. Terry McLaurin is unhappy with his contract situation, and he haven't talked to the team in about a month. All of this fall hours after the Commanders dropped the Art Monk jersey retirement video. They all surprised him at his house, told him they was going to retire his jersey sometime during the season when we play Seattle. Not sure the date, but they will retire his jersey. Seems like as soon as we do something good and, get the folks talking, the football world talking, we get hit with this bombshell. It's kind of like the media is trying to sabotage us. We coming off of the Art Monk jersey retirement. We coming off of the JD5 Community Day. If y'all haven't seen any clips, my kids are in the clips. My son won an iPad from Jaden this weekend. My daughter won one with a raffle ticket. What else? Jaden Daniels got named top 5 quarterback yesterday. Today, Frankie Louvu got named top 5 off-ball linebacker. So all of this good news that's coming along Washington's way, we get hit with some drama, which has been an ongoing thing all season. But we'll get into Terry McLaurin. But before we do that, if y'all haven't seen the Art Monk retirement video, I do want to share that with y'all.
How you doing? Great to see you. Appreciate you having us there. What the? Art, for everything you've done, not just for this team, but for all of us who had the honor to play alongside you. This is a moment that's been a long time coming. You showed us what greatness looked like every single day in your work ethic and your humility and how you carried this franchise with dignity. And today, we get to do what should have been done a long time ago. We get to honor you and tell you on behalf of your brothers, this organization, and the entire Commanders Redskin family that your jersey will be retired. Number 81 will forever belong to you. You earned this. We love you, brother. That's from Ricky. It's from me. And it's from all the people from the Burgundy and Gold family. You're a rock star.
Shout out to the legend Art Monk, man. Then we got this moments ago. People was making videos on this. Execs, coaches, and scouts rank top 10 off-ball linebackers. Top 5 are Fred Warner, Roquan Smith, Zach Bond, Nick Bolton, Frankie Louvu. Louvu's first year as a Commander vaulted him into a top 10 conversation. He received a few votes last year, but was largely a non-factor in the voting. But this year, he appeared to be appear in the top 5 or any ballots. While some evaluators believe number 5 is rich for Louvu, he has earned the votes, and this is a composite ranking. I have so much respect for him. He's been one of the best tone setters in the NFL. A veteran NFL defensive coach said his production over the last 3 years is as good as anyone. Head coach Dan Quinn deploys Louvu somewhat similar to Michael Parsons in Dallas, a hybrid linebacker with pass rush ability off the edge. Louvu capitalized in a big way with 8 sacks, 12 tackles for loss, 7 pass deflections on his way to his second-team All-Pro honors. Versatile playmaking in the run game, the pass game, and with the rush and pass rush. And the NFL coordinator said his play style is all over the tape. And then Bobby Wagner finished 12th as an honorable mention. You know, him being a Mike linebacker and all that. But we at Art Monk. Frankie Louvu being in the top 5 far as linebackers. Where's my... Damn, did I not... Hold on, I think I must have... I didn't add that yesterday. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I guess I didn't save it. I hate when that happens. All right, here we go. Keani Josie, what's going on? I see you on Kick. Where's my YouTubers at? All right, Darius Howe. What's going on with y'all? All right, let me see if it's up in here. All right, cool. Bam. Here we go. Coming off of Frankie Louvu being top 5. Art Monk getting his jersey retired. Jaden Daniels being named top 5 quarterback going into this year. According to his ex-coaches and scouts, you got Patrick Mahomes, of course, because he's the most decorated quarterback of all. You got Josh Allen, who coming off his first MVP. Joe Burrow, who should have won MVP last year, but his defense sucked, and he was a game out of the playoffs due to the Chiefs sitting 8 starters down because they didn't want to face the Bengals in the playoffs because the Bengals got that high-power offense, but had a terrible defense. Lamar Jackson should have been MVP as well. I think you could have gave him and Joe Burrow co-MVPs last year. Him coming off his best statistical season last year. But as you can see, voters had Lamar Jackson fatigue. They gave it to Josh Allen, and Josh Allen's stats wasn't nowhere near better than Lamar Jackson's. Then you got JD5 coming off his rookie season, rookie of the year. in the top 5. They think he's going to be better. They done shored up that offensive line for him this year. We added Deebo Samuels. We added Jalen Lane out of Virginia Tech. So we got him more weapons this year. You got Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is the oldest QB on this list. Been doing it the longest. Want to say he's going into year, 17, 18, something like that. Super Bowl winning quarterback, leads the league in most comeback victories and game-winning drives. Still doing it at a high level over here in L.A. Then you got Justin Herbert coming in at 7. I think Justin Herbert should be further down on this list, not at 7. You got Jared Goff coming off his best year last year. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl winning quarterback, man, coming at number 9. He took a back seat last year in the offense. Had a 2,000-yard rusher named Saquon Barkley. He threw for just under 3,000 yards last year, so they got him number 9. Number 10, you got Baker Mayfield. Baker coming off of one of the better years of his career. So with this list, I kind of agree with it until you get to the back end. I think Josh Allen, since he's a dual threat, I guess you can put him at 2 because he don't just throw the ball. He can't throw the ball the whole field. Got a cannon of an arm. And he can run you over and get you some rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. But I would like to go Burrow first. Burrow do have the best receiver duo out of everybody on this list. Then Lamar, 2-time MVP, should be 3-time MVP. Dual threat as well. I'm putting him over Josh Allen. You know, the first 5 I'm keeping there. Second 5 I'm changing up a little bit. I'm keeping Matthew Stafford at 6. I'm putting Jalen Hurts at 7. Keeping Goff at 8. I'm putting Baker Mayfield at 9. Justin Herbert at 10. But we're coming off of this. JD5. Top 5 in the league. Frankie Louvu, top 5 in the league. We coming off of Art Monk retirement. A lot of good news happening in Washington right now. Then I want to show y'all this if y'all haven't seen it yet. For those who don't follow me on the ground. JD5 and his foundation hosted a community day at his high school alma mater this past weekend. I took my kids. He was giving away backpacks, you know, snacks, iPads, Dre Beat pills, all kind of stuff. You know, school supplies, all that. Pretty dope event, man. Pretty dope event. See, you see the kids with the backpacks giveaway, and this was last minute. They put this together last minute. Y'all can see this, my little girl right here, JC. The event also provided free physicals, which my son did take a physical for students who, for the upcoming football season, along with raffle giveaways. See him and his mom, Wale. See him and my daughter had a good little moment right there where they were speaking. You can see he throwing beat pills to people. He got the iPad right there. Noah ended up winning the iPad. See, here go Noah right here in the front. And then look, here he go talking to JC. So, yeah, man, kids had a great time. You know, they had food and all kind of stuff, Kona ice. So, it was real good, real good. He did it up for his community, man. Shout out to JD5. All of this great McLaurin, man. All good things must come to an end, right? That's what they say. All good things must come to an end. Shout out to Darius Howe. Shout out to J Dot, D Dog. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Cedric. I've been pretty frustrated. I'm not going to lie. We haven't talked in over a month. It's becoming a little bit of crunch time. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into what Terry talking about.
In the contract. Yeah. So many different things swirling around. Are you happy, not happy? What's going on?
Yeah, I've been pretty frustrated. I'm not going to lie. Everything that has transpired up until this point has been disappointing and frustrating. I've wanted to continue my career here. I've created my life here. My wife and I have bought our first home here. So this has been somewhere where I've always wanted to be. And, just to see how things have played out has been disappointing. Obviously, I understand everything's a business, but at the same time, I want to put myself in a position where, I'm valued and, I feel appreciated and things like that. And, unfortunately, that hasn't transpired the way I wanted to. So, I'm just trying to take things day by day. And I think, there has to be some active discussions, what I mean? Like I said, we haven't talked in over a month, and obviously with camp around the corner, it's becoming a little bit of crunch time. And, obviously you want to be in a position where you're building to what we did last year, and Jaden and I continue to build along with the offense. And that was the thing, before I took a step back, it was things were going great on the field. And, the connection and the offense and the energy was just amazing. And so to see where it was then and where it's at now is definitely disappointing. So I don't necessarily know what happens next, but without any progressive discussion, it's kind of hard to see how I step on the field. So
kind of see how I step on the field. Oh, man. And Terry's such a quiet guy when it comes to drama. He doesn't say much. Only, when the team riding high, he is one of the more vocal leaders. But you never hear him in any mess or any contract disputes, nothing like that. Nothing diva-ish. So for this to come out right here, it's like, all right, what are we doing? What are we doing? We got to do something quick, man. We got to do something fast. We got to do something quick because this is our best receiver, our best player outside of Jaden. We definitely need this dude right here, and we can't compete without him. He's been the leader for this team a long time. The longest tenure player that we have. So we need to go ahead and pay this man. And it didn't help that this man got paid yesterday. So it's kind of like, all right, what are we doing? This dude still had 2 more years on his deal. He got paid after just 3 seasons. They expedited his contract negotiations already, and Garrett Wilson signed for $130 million with $90 million guaranteed. This right here put him at the $34 million range. So with that being said, we know Terry got to go up a little bit more since Terry is more proven than this guy. Terry is one of the better receivers in the league, and then he's coming off a career year with 13 touchdowns. So it's looking like Terry about to get about 34, 35 million, which is it's not bad, even though this dude right here is probably only 25 years old. Terry is about to be 30. Age is a little bit of a factor in this when it comes to long-term deals, but Terry is not your average 30-year-old. He didn't play his first 2 years in college. He played a total of 5 years in college. 2 of those years, this dude was just a special teams gunner, so he wasn't putting all those miles on his body as far as cutting and running and everything like that. He was buried on the depth chart at receiver. And then until he got his moment, his 5th year in college, that's where he took off and has been up ever since. He doesn't have any major injuries in the league, no surgeries. So it's a lot of tread still on those tires. So even though he is 30, he's still one of the fresher 30s because he doesn't have all the miles on his body like some of these other guys got this far younger than him. So with that being said, even though he is 30, I still think he's 36, 37, kind of like a T.O., kind of like a Ocho Cinco did when they was playing. So Terry will be paid. I'm not worried. I know we signed Sam Cosmi last year to an extension right before the season started. So things probably will be somewhere around then, if not sooner, because they do need Terry to come out. They do need to build that chemistry with Debo being here. So I think it'll get done sooner than later. Other news, I thought this was really dope right here. The Buccaneers are bringing back their 1976 throwback uniforms this season and will debut them Week 3 versus the Jets. These is hard. Ooh, those is icy. Low-key make a nigga want to get one. That's fresh. Everybody getting these unis, right? And then my Commanders brought back our Super Bowl era unis. So, you know, we had to give up the name Redskins. We had to give up the jerseys and everything else. We had to become the football team. 2 years later, we become the Commanders because it takes 18 to 24 months to trademark and to bring up a team and all that other business shit aside, you know. So we're bringing these alt uniforms back. We'll be wearing them 3 times this year. So with this being said, none of these uniforms, well, this uniform doesn't have black in it. So until we incorporate black in either these or the burgundy jerseys, we're going to have to get rid of our black jerseys, if you know how the NFL work as far as the uniforms go. Our new white jerseys with the maroon and black, that have black in there, so we was able to have a black alternate jersey. These are the new alts. So if we don't find anything to incorporate this black on these uniforms, we will have to get rid of our black uniforms, which I'm going to have a problem with because I like the black uniforms. Get rid of those maroon jerseys, the white maroon jerseys. Bring these back. Make these our permanent away jerseys right here. I like the burgundy jerseys. Keep the burgundy jerseys and keep the black jerseys. The maroon 5s can go. JD5 in it. Then you got the W on there. The Redskin logo is not coming back. People kept speculating, thinking the Redskin logo was coming back. It is not. And these ones will be playing in these uniforms. Week 9, November 2nd. That'll be a Sunday night game versus Seattle. That will be the game where we retire Art Monk's number 81 jersey. Sunday Night Football, Week 13 versus Denver. Then Week 7, good right here. Everybody should be eating with their family, watching this game right here. I love these new uniforms. And then you got Commanders, you got the Buccaneers, and then you got the Chargers. LA Chargers. Remember the old Chargers jerseys right here from the 90s, the Natron Means, Junior Seau. Coming back, looking sweet. That Navy is sweet. with the lightning bolt, Derwin James. This is hard right here. I like this. But then I like these new yellow jerseys that they got too. These new yellow jerseys is hard. Ohio Ties, what's going on? I'm like, okay, I see you. I see y'all, San Diego. So now look, y'all see? So they got the powder blue. They got the powder blue, the yellow outlining and white. Then they got the alternate pants where they go blue and yellow. So now that right there is what gives them the okay to have an alternate yellow jersey, which they got the all yellow joints. They still got the powder blue joints and the white joints too as well. So this is hard right here. 4 jersey swaps right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different combos. That's tough. That's tough. That is tough right there. 8 different color combos. If I was a Chargers fan, I'd be in heaven right now with these uniforms. Okay, we talked about them 3 right here. Talked about Terry. Man, for my FS1 fans, they're getting rid of everybody. FS1 is making a sweeping changes to its show lineup, as 3 of its 5 daily programs are being canceled. In the shakeup, Joy Taylor's 9-year tenure with the network has come to an end. Breakfast Ball, the facility, and Speak will be no more, leaving the herd with Colin Cowherd and Jason McIntyre. First Thing First with Nick Wright, Chris Broussard, and Kevin Wilds as the only shows remaining in the lineup. Fox Sports has confirmed talents whose shows were canceled, including Craig Carton, Mark Schler, Danny Parkins, Emmanuel Acho, LaShawn McCoy, Chase Daniels, James Jones, Paul Pierce, Michael Irvin, Keyshawn Johnson, and Taylor. It is possible that a couple of the talents could remain at the network as it cooks up new shows. Sources told FOS that the on-air talents will be in play for the new FS1 programming, including Tony Reale, Max Kellerman, and Kay Adams. Oh wait, so Kay Adams, Tony Reale, Max Kellerman. Y'all know Tony Reale is the old dude who do Around the Horn for ESPN. We all know who Max Kellerman is. But damn, they gotta let go. I like Sam Acho, to be honest. I like Sam Acho. I like Shady McCoy. Chase Daniels is who don't like Michael Irvin? Keyshawn Johnson, love Keyshawn Johnson, and then I love James Jones too. Joy Taylor's just the eye candy on the show. You feel me? She pop her shit, but you know she there for her beauty, if you ask me. Another wide receiver that's frustrated with his contract. Jawan Jennings wants a new deal or a trade. 49ers wide receiver Jawan Jennings wants a new deal or a trade out of San Francisco. Jennings, who's entering the final year of his 2-year, $11.89 million contract, is due for $7.5 million this season and would like an extension to elevate his pay. If the 49ers are willing to renegotiate his deal, Jennings wants to play elsewhere. Jennings, 28, is coming off a career best 2024 season in which he caught 77 passes for 975 yards and 6 touchdowns. Damn, Jawan Jennings has had a good season last year. I know he was balling, but damn, not like that. He almost had 1,000. 77 catches. Man, pay this man. Augustine the King, welcome, my guy. Nah, you signed Terry to a 3-4 year deal. Give him 4 years, man. I think he still got 4 years left in him. You got to at least keep him until Jaden's first contract is up. Once Jaden's first contract is up, his money is off the books. You go ahead, you draft you some new talent, some young blood. You might can get you, a couple pieces in free agency. But you want to keep him and Jaden together. He's going to be good for Jaden's growth and development. Jaden got going into his second season, so he got 4 years on his rookie contract. Signed Terry to Terry is already under contract for 1 year. Signed him to a 3-year contract, so therefore he got 4 years in total after his 3 years is up. Then you can chop him if you want to. You can trade him if you want to. Or you can let him play it out and you can let him touch free agency. Or you can renegotiate and then you can have him as a veteran piece and bring him in for the vet minimum. That's what I'm looking at. All things be considered, though. All things should be considered, man. It's Terry McLaurin that we talking about. This dude has been a bright spot on this team when we had nothing to cheer for. This dude then caught passes from the most quarterbacks in the league. Now that he finally got him one, look, he done had his career year. Jaden had the best rookie season of all time. You got to build off of that. You got to continue to build off of that. The moment you start thinking, we can replace him, nah. Terry's irreplaceable, man. Eagle fans. Eagles running back A.J. Dillon is not a lock to make this team final roster. Dillon, 27. Damn, he's still only 27? Signed a 1-year deal with the Eagles after missing the 2024 season with a neck injury, but is not guaranteed a roster spot. Will Shipley has impressed this offseason and may have an advantage over Dillon for the running back 2 spot. It's also worth noting Dillon's 1-year deal, $1.197 million contract, only has $167,000 guaranteed, making it easy for the Eagles to move on from him if necessary. I felt like they shouldn't even brought him in the first place. Will Shipley looked all right in that divisional game once Saquon Barkley, not divisional, conference championship game. Once Saquon sat down, Will Shipley looked like he did all right. Shit. And then y'all still got what's the little dude name? Gainwell. Do y'all still got Kenneth Gainwell for my Eagle fans that's in the chat? You said, I think Adam Peters is looking to grab Ayuk and potentially grab another Terry out the draft. We tag Terry next season at the most. I wouldn't go after Ayuk. Not after that knee injury. I wouldn't go after Ayuk. Ayuk is younger than Terry. Terry ain't got no injuries, no significant injuries. It's gonna take Ayuk, and then Ayuk didn't even look like himself last year neither. So you wasn't looking like yourself last season. You was looking rusty because you missed all the camp, holding out, and then you tear that knee up. So I know you've been rehabbing and all that stuff. I would stay away from Ayuk. And then Ayuk just got paid too. I'll stay away from Ayuk. Pay Terry. We got the bread. Pay Terry. Oh, Ohio Ty said he's gone. Where Kenneth Gainwell go? Let me look at this. Let's see. Gainwell is with us. Pitt. Okay. Shout out Man Low. My brother Man Low. All he did was go down the road, huh? All right, what else we got? Sorry, I ain't been streaming like that. I've been working with this kid, man. Training him. We about to train right after this. I'm about to cut this short. We about to go work out in the garage. Know what I'm saying? Get him on the weights. Then we gonna do the shot put a little bit back here. Before, you know what I'm saying, we go to practice today. It's been a lot, man. It's been a lot. I've been studying for this refereeing, for this officiating. I got to read 2 different rule books and a mechanics book. And then I've been studying these questions too for another job that I'm trying to get to. So a whole lot going on real quick. Streaming been kind of on the back burner, man. So yeah, he said, I seen he getting ready for the Natties down in Georgia. Yeah, man, we leave on Sunday. We leave on Sunday, man. So streaming been real limited. I've been having content for y'all, though. I've been having it loaded up for y'all, but getting out here just to go live, man, it's always something. 8 things that could shake up the league this offseason. 8 bold predictions for the 2025 NFL training camp. Let's talk about it. Oh, yeah, they ain't no joke, man. And he's doing the motis, too, man. So he not really sprinting this year. Cincinnati Bengals trade edge rusher Trey Henderson to the Lions. Dude, why the Lions need another edge rusher that's gonna be looking for max pay? If I'm them, I will get them a guy with more potential at edge rusher instead of getting a guy that's gonna be getting paid handsomely, $40 million. I think once you go after somebody like this, it's going to stunt that growth. But, man, what do I know? You already got Aiden Hutchinson coming back. I go get you another young dude. Therefore, your money won't be tied up. Because you're going to have to – they just paid St. Brown. They paid Goff. You're going to have to pay Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't know if they're going to pay J-Mo or not. They paid – didn't they pay David Montgomery? They paid him. You're going to have to pay somebody soon, though. So, yeah, the Motis is whooping feet. I'll for sure be watching the live stream. For sure. For sure, he said, grew up running USTL and having to deal with all those kids out of Georgia and North Carolina. We're in our region. Damn, Georgia and North Carolina in y'all region? See, our region is so big, most of the kids is here. It's San Diego, it's the IE, it's LA, and it's Vegas. So out of all those regions right there, those 4 was one region, but out of those 4 sections, he came top 3. But now you got to see all those Florida and Texas kids out there. Next one, Green Bay Packers trade Romeo Doubs to Tennessee. Okay. I mean, they got so many receivers over there. You got Jaden Reed. You got Romeo Doubs. You got Christian Watson. They drafted Matthew Golden. They got Bo Melton. So many receivers over there. Man, Loke said, I agree, bro. Shaking my head. I already know we going to have to pay. Gonna have to pay 1.5, 2, 3 pay TJ Watt 40. Shaking my fucking head. That's a lot of money and can kill us later. Yep, for sure. Daniel Jones win Indianapolis Colts QB competition by wide margin. I mean, shit, the margin ain't too much. Anthony Richardson is a bum. Las Vegas Raiders move Tyree Wilson to defensive tackle. Okay. Los Angeles Rams sign Amari Cooper. Damn, Amari Cooper's still out there. Spencer Rattler beats out Tyler Shaw and New Orleans Saints QB job. Pittsburgh Steelers sign Keenan Allen. There you go, man, Lo. Tampa Bay Buccaneers cut Jamel Dean. Damn. And that's it. Jamel Dean, I like Jamel Dean too. He's one of the bigger corners too. Big physical corner. And for you Dallas fans in here, retirement. With no reported interest in free agency thus far, All-Pro running back Ezekiel Elliott can be headed for retirement after 9 NFL seasons. Elliott, 29, returned to the Cowboys for a second stint last season, but things didn't work out as he and the team agreed to part ways in December. Elliott signed onto the Chargers practice squad in January, but wasn't able to contribute due to LA's first-round playoff loss. NFL training camps are set to begin, and it's unclear if Elliott will eventually sign with a team ahead of upcoming season. If Elliott plays another NFL snap, he'll retire with a well-decorated career. One-time first-team All-Pro in 2016, one-time second-team All-Pro in 2018, three-time Pro Bowler 2016, 2018, 2019, two-time NFL rushing leader 2016 and 2018, PFW All-Rookie Team 2016. Call it a quits, bro, because ain't nobody picking you up, Zeke. You are done. You are done, bro. It took you like 5 minutes to get out the backfield last season. Your jump cut was terrible. I can jump cut better than you, and I ain't never played running back. At this old age of mine, my ass can still jump cut. Let me see. Oh, this one I got for y'all. Which class y'all think is better? Class of 2020 wide receivers, 2021, or 2024? 2020, we got Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Ayuk, T. Higgins, and Jerry Jeudy. 2021, we got Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Nico Collins. 2024, we got Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Xavier Worthy, Lab McConkey. This is for y'all. I want to know who y'all pick as the best wide receiver class in the past 5 years. He said, I like how you taking control, no training for the multis. Hope he long jump 18 feet. Man, I hope he do too. All right, DG3500 asks, Hove, what are your 5 sleeper teams to make the playoffs this year? And congrats on your son winning that iPad. Appreciate it, my G. 2021. Y'all say 2021? Okay, that's okay. I mean, it's some good talent, man. He said my 5 sleeper teams. Let's look. Let's take a look. All right, so is Bengals considered a sleeper team since they didn't make it last year? I'm gonna go with the Bengals, even though they're not no sleeper really, but I think they're gonna make their way in the playoffs this year. I think Dallas might make their way back in there. They could possibly make their way. I'm gonna scratch Dallas though, not Dallas. I'm not gonna go Dallas. I'm gonna go with teams who didn't make it last year. So Damn, that's a hard question. Tennessee. First of all, 49ers didn't make it. 49ers will be back there. 49ers will be back there. Falcons will be there. That's 2. Seattle. That's 3. Oh, this is tough. I'm gonna say Cincinnati. Shit, I'm gonna say Jacksonville. Jacksonville. Shit, I bet the Falcons won't get in. I hope not either, because if we don't win a division, then that mean they'll be one of them wild card teams, and then I mean we ain't going. So nah. But they could possibly make it though in their division if they win a division. It's wide open for them to win that division. Them and Tampa Bay, that's who it's gonna come down to. Don't nobody got no faith in them Saints right now, and the Panthers is a wobbler, man. Panthers is a wobbler. I think they need more stuff over there. Yeah, they got T-Mac. Yeah, they got Xavier Legette, Jatavian Sanders, but these dudes not proven yet. They got what's my boy, the running back? Chuba Hubbard, and then Bryce Young still gotta prove himself, man. Still gotta prove himself. Defense gotta get better. I like their secondary, but it's gonna take them some time over there in Carolina, man. It'll be out of Atlanta. Atlanta can easily beat Tampa Bay out of there, because Tampa Bay is aging. Tampa Bay got a lot of old players over there. You got Godwin coming back off a horrific injury. You got, even though Mike Evans is still at the top of his game, still getting 1,000 every year, he's getting up there in age. Baker Mayfield aging. Levante David aging. What's my boy name? D tackle, big D tackles, Samoan cat. He's aging. So Atlanta is fairly young, man. Even though Michael Penix 110 years old and just got drafted last year. But yeah, those are my teams right there, DG. I want y'all to get a first look at what they building over there. Oh no, I don't want to play that. I might get copywritten for that. This is the Buffalo Bills' new stadium that they building. Drone footage of progress made at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, soon to be the new home of the Buffalo Bills. The new Highmark Stadium is expected to be completed and ready for the 2026 NFL season. So this will be their stadium next year. Buffalo said, fuck it. We're going to keep that roof open because our weather is to our advantage. You see the old stadium is right across the way from it. The old stadium don't even look bad. But yeah, they keeping that roof open for that snow to come in. They said, we don't give a damn about having no Super Bowl here. We don't ever want to host a Super Bowl. Keep that roof open so that snow can come in and it'll be to our advantage. So what about the Raiders being a sleeper? I think y'all will be a sleeper, Shrimp Life. But for the past decade, the Chiefs own that division. And then you got the Chargers and the Broncos. Bro, y'all going to be fighting for y'all lives. Cardinals could be a sleeper. How you say your name? Ray Alejandre? They could be a sleeper. Definitely could be, but that West it belongs to the Rams. Then you got the 49ers. They flip-flop for it. And then Seattle was tough too. Now you got to think about Seattle, the way Seattle drafted this year. And then the players that they already had. I like Seattle more than I like the Cardinals. The Cardinals not bad though. I think the Cardinals should have never got rid of Cliff Kingsbury, if you ask me. Oh, this right here is funny. Pause! The real reason Jerry won't let Dak go. This was a little jokey joke for my Cowboy fans up in here. This picture is crazy. Please tell me this is AI. Dez Bryant. We all know Dez Bryant is vocal when it comes to social media. Dez Bryant is always making a headline. He always viral. Dez Bryant says Jayden Daniels won't be a one-hit wonder, saying that he reads the field better than any other dual-threat QB. Jayden Daniels is here to stay. Nothing about how he plays the game of football shows he's a one-hit wonder. Out of all the athletic dual-threat QBs who have played the game, Jayden reads the defense the best. He doesn't rely on his athletic ability, and that's what makes him dangerous. There's some truth to a lot of that. Shout out to Dez Bryant, though. Can't open this. Who got a filter on their tweets, man? Who is that? Clutch Points? All right, I'm not using their shit no more. Let me see what we got here. Got a couple more stories, and then we're going to get up out of here. Let y'all go. Ramsey will take snaps at safety. Steelers All-Pro cornerback Jaylen Ramsey is expected to take snaps at safety this season. The Steelers, see Ramsey as an outside corner, slot corner, and can take snaps at safety. Mark Kaboly wrote. Pro Bowl or All-Pro season loading. Okay, I mean, shit. I mean, once they get older and they still want to play, they just move to safety. So you can't run with them dudes off the line, shit. Be the back end of the defense. Look at this dude, Derrick Henry. He'll work. This dude training is top tier, man.
An incredible run.
All right.
Your college teammate, rookie.
One of the clearest signs Jayden Daniels is a real leader. Just listen to how people closest to him talk about him. This is Malik Neighbors talking with Carmelo Anthony. I forgot my boy name right here.
Yeah.
It's so bad because we in the same conference. So
Right.
you feel me? When he play us, I can't really tell him. It's be like, feel me?
Yeah.
Be like, I ain't talking to you.
That shit was all right.
Yeah. But like doing what he did, it's like so real. Just because I know him and I know his work ethic and I know what he put into it and I know just how much of a teammate he is or how much he want to see everybody else win. It was like bro, I'm proud of you. Like, I'm ultimately proud of you. And I don't want people to try to, like, just because we in the same conference and we got to go against each other, that's going to ever change. Like, we going to compete, yeah. That's still my brother for life. Like, I'm not changing who I am, but just because I play on this team, it's never going to happen. Like, I'm too real for that. He's like the ultimate leader that we follow. Because he's older than us. He always set the example in front of me. Make sure you're doing this. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're doing this, Lee. And I was always the hard head about, man, look, Lee gonna do what he want to do. Lee gonna be Lee, regardless. But I had to take a step back and just like, okay, he really want to see me win. I gotta get that out my head and start understanding like how big of an athlete he is and what he does. I talk to Fi every day. We talk about, you know, whatever we going through, or just, you know, our mental, what we want to accomplish in the year. He always might call me, bro, go work out, bro. You got your work in, you got some treatment, you good, your health good, your mental good. So it's things that we talk about that makes the relationship what the relationship is, rather than football. Right. Like, we don't talk about the football. We make sure we straight off the field. We make sure we straight with life.
Yeah.
And that's why I respect him so much. We talk about life. We don't talk about what we do.
As brothers, like, checking in on each other. Like, yo, like you're saying, like, yo, you good mentally? Like, your health is good? Everything good? Just having somebody that you could call and be like, yo, man, listen, like, I'm up. Like,
Yeah.
And you could talk to, you know what I'm saying? And get it off your chest. That's super duper important.
Shout out to Malik Neighbors, man. And then
Jaden Daniels,
I
man.
just got a notification that came to my phone. Sauce Gardner just got paid. Jets over there paying their players, man. Aaron Glenn is not playing. Breaking. The Jets are signing star corner Sauce Gardner to a 4-year, $120 million contract extension worth $30.1 million a year. That makes him the highest paid corner. The deal includes $60 million guaranteed. Woo-wee! Damn, these corners is getting paid. Shit, the way Jaden getting glazed, y'all better win the ring. Hey, Ohio Ties, man, we just got one of them ones, man. Hey, it's gonna take him a minute. You feel me? His team gotta get built up like that Eagles team is, to where we not asking him to do much. Jalen Hurts took a back seat to that Super Bowl last year, even though he balled in the Super Bowl. But the path of getting there, it was on Saquon's back, man. But shout out to Sauce Gardner getting paid. That gets him paid. Gary Wilson is paid. Who else was in that draft class with them? Was it Jermaine Johnson? Jermaine Johnson and Breece Hall, right? Yeah, these dudes is getting paid. Terry, man, give me breaking news about Terry. Terry got to get paid soon, man. God damn it, all these damn contracts I'm seeing, and it ain't my boy. Come on, Ohio Ties, that's not cap. That's not cap, Ohio Ties, come on. He bought out in the Super Bowl. Y'all had almost 300 yards in that conference game. Like, come on now. Y'all didn't ask Jalen Hurts to do much last year. He only had 2,900 passing yards, bro. He took a back seat last year, and that's okay. He only threw 18 touchdowns last year. That's crazy. 18 touchdowns. Had 14 rushing. That's 14 tush pushes down there. Hey, Ho, you think Dillon's become the best Commander QB since the history of Doug? Shit, he got to win him a Super Bowl first before becoming the best Commander's quarterback. He got to win him a Super Bowl. You got Doug Williams. You got Joe Theismann. Joe Theismann probably the best quarterback in Redskins history because he got him an MVP and he got him a Super Bowl. Ohio Ties, you know, man, you can't talk to me about that. He has the better team. Y'all had the best defense last year, the best offensive line, and the best running back. Y'all quarterback didn't have to do much. And that's just facts, bro. I mean, I'm not shitting on him. It's just he didn't have to do much. That's it. That's all I'm saying. He didn't have to do much. 2,900 yards in the NFL is shit. That is nothing. Is that everything? Did we cover everything? What my boy Santi Samuel's talking about? Former NFL defensive back Ashanti Samuel goes off on the Dolphins organization. They are sensitive. There's no leadership in the organization. Mike McDaniels is a pushover. Chris Greer, the GM, has no backbone. They're running this team like a little league team. The Dolphins also reported had interest in signing his son, Asante Samuel Jr., prior to his father making these comments. And I think his son is still a free agent, but he probably messed that opportunity up for his son. But his son probably don't want to play there no way either. Even though he could have helped them now that they let go of Jaylen Ramsey. He probably could have fit right in that corner spot because I'm sure Mika Fitzpatrick will be playing the free safety since they let Javon Holland go. And free agency, Asante Samuel Jr. is still a free agent, man. And everybody is going into camp right now. So he'll probably get picked up after camp is over with, after the preseason's over with. Or probably he have to wait midway through the season. So he said Jaylen was winning when he had nobody, no AJ, no Devontae, no Saquon. But y'all holding a game plan against him this year. When did he not have a Devontae, AJ? And if y'all didn't have Saquon, y'all had what's my other boy from Georgia? That was there the year prior. DeAndre Swift. He always had a team around him, man. No matter where you slice it. The Eagles ain't been weak, bro. The Eagles ain't never had a roster like the Commanders, bro. He said no Texans news today. Other than C.J. Stroud didn't make it in the top 10. That's crazy, but, I mean, he had a bad season. He had a down season. Y'all had a lot of injuries last year. That offensive line was terrible. He got to bounce back this year. Yeah, he took y'all to the playoffs, but y'all didn't win a Super Bowl, though. And his first year, he didn't. You talking about his first year as a starter? I go, okay, I get that. Still had a good team though. Still had a good team, Ohio Ties. Y'all ain't never had a team like the Commanders, who free agents didn't even want to come near. But anyway, y'all, that's gonna do it for me today. I got to get this boy on these weights. We got to go do these pull-ups, these calisthenics too. I'll get my walk in. Nope, I can't even get my walk in. I got a meeting later. So, yeah, I got a referee meeting later. So, I don't know when the next time I'm going to go live. Whenever we get some news, I'll probably come in here and go live. I got to start doing my son. I'm talking about my son, Ohio Ties. I gotta start doing more Commanders content too, man. Just Commanders. I'm not gonna go live for that though. I'm gonna just do pre-recorded videos for that. I gotta give y'all a fantasy though. Fantasy football season is coming up. I gotta give y'all a fantasy stream. Get y'all, you know what I'm saying? Get y'all up on y'all fantasy shit. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for me. I gotta get